We got closest to a 10.
I got a 10.
You got a 10?
I really did get a 10.
Previously.
But no.
No, wait. Yeah, we rolled the same thing. I'm supposed to do it.
Me.
Okay.
I like the rules.
Previously on Homebrew Detritus.
A hill easy to climb is how we have Kevin Narowski.
This is a joke about his mom. I don't think that's a question.
Yeah.
That was, yes.
Yeah. Roll initiative.
All right, big money, no whammies, no whammies. Nat fucking 20, baby. Let's go. That's my night.
All right.
That's a 31.
Without any issues, you knock the vial from his hand. You can see that they don't have many identifying marks, but the one on the left, you catch just a small glint of silver on its belt, like it came unloosed in this scuffle, and it's a symbol of the Protectorate.
Yay.
All right,
I got to kill something all by myself.
Everybody got to do their own little combat scenario.
I liked that. That was cool.
That did not go as long as I thought it was going to go.
That's the one I want to do. I never want to do the closing one.
We're evolving
all the time.
The world has changed.
In a world.
In a world.
Toker asks you to roll a d20.
Oh, God.
That was brought to you by Popeye's Apple Pie and
Pretty
Coke
good.
Zero. Definitely not shitty Starlight Coca-Cola. This is Coke Zero. And because there's no sugar, I don't get migraines when I come out of my penis.
Coca-Cola.
Bye.
You know, I forgot to say when I was telling that story is that maybe there was a bit of magic in that bottle of shitty cotton candy flavored
WHY.
Because I walked outside from the grocery store to smoke a cigarette and I saw a very scantily clad female, and I thought,
What?
I bet she's a prostitute, and I have never seen this in real life ever. A car pulled up next to her, rolled down the passenger window, and said, "Hey, what's up?" And she leaned in the car and talked to him for a minute, and then got in. I think I witnessed actual prostitution outside a grocery store in Somerville, South Carolina.
How magical.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Right
at
in
least
front
the
of Dragon
precursor.
City.
The precursor to prostitution. Usually that requires some sort of penetrative act.
Man, your prostitute had a very lousy menu.
Well, I tried to get her to paint my shed, but she wasn't down for that.
Yeah, they get real mad if you try to get them to do housework. That's why they're prostituting.
What show was that where the guy
I just
hired
wanted a sandwich.
the guy hired it was topless maids and actually had them like working like they were like, we really just show up to. He's like, no, I paid for an hour. I want you to clean the house. I don't give a shit that you're topless.
be Tom Green.
No, it wasn't like a real life thing. It was a sketch, but could have been real life. I don't know. I don't know what's real on TV anymore.
Is this real life?
Or is it
This
just
fantasy? Yeah.
Caught in a landslide.
Copyright claim, shut up. We don't have that kind
Hey,
of
everybody,
no
I'm
way.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Fuck is
Fuck that. Please ever never do that shit again.
Yeah, only Gilbert Gottfried and people who aren't as loud as you, Kevin, should do Gilbert Gottfried impersonations. So, anybody else have anything cool happen? Nope. Moving
I
right
have Elden
along.
Ring. Elden Ring pre-downloaded. It's coming. I'm excited.
Well, this
tomorrow.
episode's coming out 2 weeks after its release, and I hate to tell everybody this now, but this will be our last episode because I'm just going to play Elden Ring on Wednesday nights. So, I guess y'all could do the show without me.
No, I'm playing Elden Ring too.
Yeah.
Elden Ring 2 already?
What?
Wow.
It's getting 10s across the board though, which is fucking fantastic.
Yeah. I changed my PlayStation username to Homebrew Detritus. So if you want to play Elden Ring with me, just look up Homebrew Detritus on PlayStation Network, and I'll probably be on there.
If you want to troll Toker on PlayStation Network, Homebrew Detritus.
Oh, if I start getting a bunch of trolls, especially in a Souls game,
Dave's gonna come in there and own you.
that's fun.
Dave and
Tyler is
Jeff.
back up.
One of the Daves, anyway.
Yeah, one of our many Daves.
Yeah, these are the Daves.
And let's not forget out the Jeff, who might very well troll.
Zoom in on Kevin's fucked up face. Look at that. Look at that squinty-eyed, off-center. Stop drinking.
You look like a potato with Spanish moss wrapped around.
God, I was trying not to laugh at mean shit, but now it's funny.
Oh.
That's a pretty good one.
Oh. Whew. Okay. Let's play the game.
Nah, I'm done.
Let's talk about how Amun went into his old profession and scooped all them bodies up. And
Damn right.
Where did y'all ex-day your separate adventurous needs, and they're gonna meet somewhere? What are we doing?
I think we said we're meeting at the house first.
I
Okay.
still got shit to do.
Yeah, likewise, but
But we really need to stick together. If they're attacking us in the streets like this, then we all need backup, or else we
If
may
you
not be
insist
so
on
lucky.
tagging along, come along. Otherwise, busy.
Yeah, I have work to do, so I'll head to the house and let you guys lock up.
I'll be
Tim
along.
handled his shit,
Short.
so I'm gonna get that book.
You come with me, wizard.
Whoa.
So are we still really planning to keep the party split?
Yes.
Well, I was on my way to something.
And we were
I
all
think-
going on our way to do important things.
Everybody
I'm
give me a
very much
perception
sticking
check.
with
We're gonna
Dorian.
hold
Oh, God.
hands and skip through the streets together.
No. I'm
Fucking
being
off
more
to see
careful.
the-
I'm sticking to the shadows in the back alleys. I'm going to do a little bit more stealthy as I make my way through the city to
Yeah, I
accomplish
mean, he's gonna be invisible from here on out. So
my 2 goals for the evening.
Okay.
Yeah, Saunders going to just go inside her shop and lock the door. I'm in now.
Ladra, I'll stay with you.
Yeah, I don't know who to go with. I mean, I am
Go with
still
her.
I don't know the city. I don't know how to get around. So I'm kind of sticking to whoever's going to the safe house.
That's right. Stay with. Oh, okay.
Who is going to the safe house?
I am. I got stuff I want to do
All
before
right,
we leave
then
now.
I'm sticking with you.
I will be at the safe house later.
Same.
yeah, I'm gonna go in, get the material that I was looking for, and then teleport to the Padre's house.
So after your misadventures, which we may or may not, maybe we'll keep them a mystery, get into later, you meet back up at where this adventure all started a year and a half ago in real time at the Father Solman's house.
God, it's hard to believe it's been that long.
Dorian smells like smoke and lamp oil.
And sewage, because he took the sewer way there.
That's easy
Yeah.
to wipe off with spells.
Not this sewage. The dietary needs of the citizen of the Yharnam make for very pungent and sticky poop.
Oh, just to be
Oh.
sticky.
It's all fudgy cake batter.
It's all game meats.
Lots of salt. You people need water. V8 juice, apparently. Let's go over what these.
It's not getting better.
Let's go over what these people have now that you're going through their loot in a safer environment. We'll start with the 3. Let's get some math out of it. You guys are all level 9.
Yes.
That's right.
This was if I put all the enemies together, they are a CR 12 encounter. I think y'all handled that fairly well. which means I need to go up to like CR 16 to make this dangerous, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
There's numbers in between there.
That is not the correct answer.
If we're
Yeah, I
together,
would've died
maybe.
if
I
I
don't know
had
about
another-
individually taking on CR16.
No, so individually, I think each of the guys were like anywhere between level 5 and 6. So you guys were 3 levels higher than most of the things you were fighting, but you know, dice rolls and 3 levels, not that big of a difference. That could have been very bad for some of you, and it went really well. So let's talk about loot that you got off of them. The freelance thieves, as they are called, each have a +1 dagger. Excuse me.
Popeyes.
They
And
each
that's
have
on the list.
+1 studded leather armor. They each have a cloak of resistance +1. They each had a potion of cure moderate wounds, and only one of them, Amun, was able to knock the potion of invisibility out of their hands. So you got to keep one of their potions of invisibility.
I'm keeping that one.
Okay.
That's my trophy for knocking that out of his hands.
Or, someone who could actually make use of it could make use of it.
I mean, who cannot make use of a potion of invisibility?
Really?
Yeah, that's like, I use that. I get around enemies and fucking trip the fuck out of them.
I
So I'm
guess,
talking
but-
about using it, not just keeping it as a trophy.
Oh no, I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Sonder, the guy that you were up against, had a masterwork sai, nothing super special there. He was wearing no armor because a monk. However, he did have a belt of giant strength +2.
Ooh.
Ooh.
There's another cloak of resistance +1. And then he still had 1 oil of magic weapon, 1 potion of mage armor, and 2 potions of cure light wounds.
Usually, when the DM's giving us a bunch of healing items, we're about to die. So
He also had 395 gold on him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he hadn't been paid for this yet.
What was sorry, back up. I'm trying to type quietly. I'm not doing a good job of it.
Better
He
than
had a
noob.
potion of mage armor and 2 potions of cure light, and there was one other potion that dude had.
Oil of magic weapon.
Oil of magic weapon. There it is.
That poor dwarf in a hole who was blind versus wizard on a roof had a +1 warhammer,
oh, Razbad would have loved that.
a +1 breastplate, also a cloak of resistance +1, and a potion of cure moderate wounds. And then Dorian's foe had a masterwork light flail, nothing crazy there. Masterwork hide armor, nothing crazy there again. However, he did not use his potion of invisibility or his potion of cure light wounds.
Okay.
And he also had 1,000 gold on him and a Tanglefoot bag.
I don't remember seeing either of those things. So
Sandra would like to keep that belt of giant strength.
have that. Yeah, you want it fair and
All
square.
yours.
Yeah, I already have a belt, so I'm good.
And I'm wearing a Kage's. So
Finally at the... Oh, no. Actually, you didn't start this adventure here, Terrence.
I've been here before. So
Yeah.
coming at it from the other direction. Well, I can get us a quick turnover on these magic items if you want the money before we head off.
That wouldn't be a bad thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, cloaks. I'm pretty sure everyone has a cloak. Correct?
We should probably sell all those.
Yeah, all the cloaks can go.
Does anybody need a +1 dagger?
I'll take an extra. You never know
How
when
many
you want
+1 daggers do you have?
Well, I have one, and if they give me one, I'll have 2.
I got enough weapons as is.
And they had what, 3 +1 daggers?
Yep.
I'm fine with selling 2 and
I'll take one.
Yeah, never hurts to have a boot dagger.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd trade it with my just regular dagger.
Well, yeah, they take it. Shit.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
we don't
good
have
to
to
use
sell
them.
these items. We're gonna use them.
Yeah.
Does
having
anybody
a
need?
+1 dagger's handy.
Does anybody need any of that armor? I'm good on armor.
I am
Good armor.
great on armor.
I don't think I actually wear armor, or I don't wear much.
What about that other invisibility potion?
You can have it if you like.
I want it.
Here you go. I can cast it, so I'm not worried.
I like to
Yeah,
have one of those.
potions I'm generally not worried about. If anyone wants me to brew them a potion, if it's on my spell list, I can do it.
I would like to cast Speak with Dead on one of the people I grabbed.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the main reasons why I grabbed them. Whichever one looks highest in command, if they don't know any of them do.
Maybe the one with the filed teeth seems the most unique out of all of them.
I don't know. He probably doesn't. He doesn't look like a command structure guy.
No, I mean, he just looks like the most unique one.
I think I'd go with the Protectorate one, because, Cromwell.
Well, I mean, going through it, you find that they all had hidden protectorate sigils somewhere on their person.
Oh, so they are all Protectorate.
They're trying to kill us.
Then I want to find out why.
Probably go
We
with
know
either
that we
the-
know why.
We know exactly why they want to kill us.
Because we know the secret.
It means it also tells us that they know what we know about the time skip, jump, leap, whatever.
Well, at least it'd be good to get maybe an upper hand on their plan. See what they know. But yeah, I'll cast Speak with Dead on whichever
That
one.
will probably be either the dwarf that was blinded or the monk that Sonder fought.
I'll go with the dwarf.
Okay.
And we're doing this at the safe house, right?
Yeah.
We loaded all these bodies up and we got off the streets.
Yeah.
Okay.
I happen to know of an Autiog lair further in the sewer. They can dump them out on later.
He will get a will save to resist.
Okay. And it was the dwarf you said?
Dwarf. Yep.
Awesome. 13.
Cool. So he doesn't get a chance to bluff. He has to tell me the truth.
Okay. Read that spell off to me while I look up a name for this guy.
You grant the semblance of a life to a corpse, allowing it to answer questions. You may ask one question per 2 caster levels, so that's 4 questions for me. The corpse knowledge is limited to what is known during life, including the language it spoke. Answers are brief, cryptic, repetitive, especially if the creature would have opposed you in life. If the creature, we just did the will save. You can only speak what it knew in life. You cannot answer any questions that pertain to events that occurred after its death. If someone can't speak with Dead on it in the past week, the spell fails.
Oh, well, the spell failed. Sorry.
Oh.
I got it right here in his backstory that I wrote extensively in case this happened. That,
I hope you're
that's just standard procedure. They all get Speak with Dead cast on them before they go out into the field, just in case.
Well, what really happens is once they join the order, their throats are slit and someone casts reincarnate on them. So they come back as a very odd character, but can't answer any questions.
Okay, so
Kev.
your spell goes off.
First thing is like, what's your plan?
My plan was to kill you, not to die and shit myself.
Oh Lord!
Oh,
Ask actual questions that
yeah,
matter.
give me some more questions. I'm trying to draw a blank here. Not the
Who
best
did you get
intelligence
your
guy.
orders from?
Yeah, who did you get your orders from?
Inquisitor Joralf.
Sure, Ralph.
The Inquisitor, huh?
Hmm.
You guys know, some of you know her.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
the Inquisitor. That's what Frank said. I'll ask, where is Cromwell?
We know where he is. He lives in the castle right over there.
Oh,
What the dainty elf said.
that one doesn't count.
Yes, it does. Idiot.
What
many
do we
questions
need
do
to
you
know?
Yeah, what I mean,
Why don't
many
you tell
questions?
me what movie you wanted to see?
Movie phone.
Where would you like to eat?
I'm drawing a blank here. I'm trying to do something.
Your
cool, but I
mother's
can't
house
think
and the spell ends.
yeah, I can't think of anything. Oh, where's what's her face? What's her name? Crowfley? Inquisitor?
Jorath.
Jorath. Where's she? That's another good one. Navi, that's all I got.
In this city.
What
Oh,
a dick.
that ain't good. Yeah, then the spell ends.
Well, that was fruitful.
You didn't ask me my name.
I don't care. Well, what's your name?
My name. It's the mystical buff bucket gods gave it to me because as a child, this isn't the first time I've shat myself. I did it a lot as a child.
What the fuck?
It's stuff. Oh, my name is Jim Johannesson, but all my friends call me Shit Pants.
Good friends.
Oh,
I don't have friends.
Awfully chatty for a dead guy.
oh.
Jim Johansson sounds like a real tool.
He's a
Fucking
real,
shit pants.
I'm a real dick.
Yeah, fuck Jim Johansson and his
Yeah, you
shitting
know,
pants.
I'm glad he's dead.
Kick him
personally.
down the traveling pit.
Say more bad
yeah.
things about this person.
All right. He smells bad, and he has a weird, wonky eyeball.
Thank you, Terrence.
And he doesn't just smell bad because of the shit in his pants. He smells bad because he's got poor hygiene.
Jim Johannesson. Nim,
Sorry, I'm counting.
the number of bad things you could say about somebody.
Yes.
Say
17.
something negative about Jim Johannesson.
Your mama.
Okay.
Very
Saunders,
succinct.
say something mean, Saunders. Something mean about Jim Johannesson.
His breath smells bad.
Cutting way low below the belt. Kevin,
Jim Johannesson
perfect.
has the worst ever shoe size. 14 3/4.
I could have sworn I asked you never to do Gilbert Gottfried again.
That's just how he talks when he's drunk.
Oh,
Noob,
good
say something
Christ.
bad
How did y'all
about
drink around him?
Oh, just realized Gilbert Godfrey's doing Kevin.
His ass has so much cellulite it looks like a trash bag filled with cottage cheese.
Okay, cool.
Oh wait, I got one. His dick is would be called trash, but trash has a certain size limit.
Edit that one out and go on.
Yeah, we need a better one than that. Terrence had too
Oh,
much
okay.
time to think. Yeah, he thought it'd be funny.
No.
No. Anyhow, that was from the Buff Bucket. Somebody donated. And they were like, "I'd like to submit my only enemy's name, Jim Johannesson, and have that character utterly obliterated, and made fun of." So, thank y'all. Thank you, Patreon, for. And I don't know who Jim Johannesson is, but
Yeah,
fuck
if you
that
give me
asshole.
more time.
Yeah.
I
In the
know.
episode, we'll do more. We'll pretend it's a roast.
Yeah.
Picture somebody
His
you want to
breath
roast,
smells really bad.
real bad.
Like if we can get a picture, I'm much better at like looking at someone and like finding a thing that's gonna hurt them. That's my thing.
He's one of those people that goes to the bar and orders a really expensive drink, then apologizes for not tipping because they don't have a lot of money.
Oh man.
Ooh, he mixes expensive liquor.
Oh, yeah. See, now we're getting somewhere. A
Oh.
well done steak.
With ketchup.
Oh,
Oh.
worst.
Jesus Christ.
Jim
This
Johansson, I
guy
really hope.
keeps getting worse and worse.
I
Pranks.
lost it.
Oh.
It's gone now. I forgot what I was going to say.
I bet he has a top knot.
Yeah. The bald cunt.
Yeah, a top knot covering a bald spot. A comb over a top knot.
Mm-hmm.
A skullet.
I bet he even likes Coke Starlight.
Let's not
burn.
That's
too
where
hurtful.
the source
Too
of that
far.
bad breath comes from.
Too far.
Not to mention. Okay, I won't go there. That's too dark.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything too dark?
There it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's play the role playing game instead of role playing bad people.
We do that on Saturdays.
Mm-hmm. Raiders of the Lark, everybody.
Alright.
So things are sold, bodies are looted. You guys rest for the night and head out in the morning to go towards the glade. Was that the plan?
Mhm.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, that is our
Alright.
plan.
What was our reasoning again? I don't remember.
To talk to the glade.
Oh.
We're gathering information about current events. We know what's going to happen, but we don't know what's been happening necessarily. So we were gonna talk to the glade because she's the closest person before we go to Wolf Keep.
You okay?
You know, it didn't seem wise to just head out without at least touching base with our one supernatural ally, who
Also
stands
enemy.
to gain. Well, half of her is.
Yeah, the half we're going to see is the ally half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I'm going along with it. I just don't approve. Let's go.
It's just because you're afraid she'll kill you for what you did to her boy. Look at how he massacred her boy.
I mean, he already killed him once, right in front of her. So.
Yeah.
What?
Killed him 3 or 4 times.
I was helping him.
So you guys gonna
You saw
take the old traditional footpath, or we using new means of transportation?
Nah, I'll fly.
I think the best way is we need to get out of the city first on foot and then fucking book it on the flight
Mhm.
things.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Hate to
not
say
to
it.
raise attention.
How long will it take us if we fly?
Like half a day. It took 3 days on foot, but that was through very thick forest and windy terrain.
And swarms of wolves.
Yes, swarms of wolves.
Just swarms of
It's
them.
just still not. It's not a thing. That's not
Thick as gnats.
Yeah, I'm cool with flying as long as we take extra care to, as soon as anything bad happens, land
Mhm.
and shape
Yeah.
those things back.
Ah.
Yeah, I'll put on my
So,
harness wings.
Nim wasn't there. He will mention to the crew about the possibility of winged assailants in this area that have been known to attack this group in particular in the past.
Release the
Six.
Hounds is a level 5 bard, druid, shaman, sorcerer, summer witch spell. This spell summons a pack of canines that respond to the spellcaster's commands and act in perfect unison, causing them to function like a swarm.
Let it go.
Look, yeah, this is neither the time nor the place for your malarkey. We'll have none of that.
2 does not make a swarm.
Yeah, well, does in this world. You guys are on clay mounts flying through the woods. 2's a swarm.
No, I'm not. I drank my own potion.
Then you get left behind, loser.
I mean,
Yeah, he doesn't have a clay mount.
He
You
does.
can just ride on that.
Unless you decide to give Razbad's claim
No.
out too.
He's attuned to Razbad.
my other question is,
You'll just have to ride along.
could we also just make mounts that run fast so we're not flying through the air?
I mean, you
It'll be
can.
slower,
yeah,
though.
the mount can be anything you want, but without being
Yeah.
able to fly over the forest, it will add to
All right.
the time.
Well, time is
Time
of the
is
essence.
of the essence.
What if we make a mount that brachiates?
Look, you, brown brachiate you.
You and your fucking word of the days.
I'll brachiorate.
You know, like
Yeah,
monkey is swinging from the trees. It's called brachiation. Anyway,
No, it's called
5 people
swinging.
know that. 5 people.
Now 5 people know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Why don't we
still
make
doesn't
web
know what it
slingers out of
means.
it
read a
Yeah.
book.
and just Spider-Man our way there?
I
Well, I
purposely don't
should
read books
say
with that word in it.
Noob and Toker still don't know what brachiate means.
Mm-hmm.
What monkeys do?
So
That
you
was
fly there on
fascinating.
your clay mounts. There's no brachiation. Does that work?
Fine. Yeah. Okay.
Sweet. I used it in a sentence.
You're so
Now,
smart.
now who's Mr. Word a Day calendar?
You brought that
Oh.
to the table.
That's right. I'm right.
Yeah, it's still the same day.
If
Hey,
I
what's his
eat chili
name?
somebody brought, I didn't make the chili. We just
That's gonna be
tasted
the
it.
name of our next company.
Brachiate.
The chili.
All you need to do is make your wife make some banana pudding, and everyone's going to be saying, literally, this is the best banana pudding I've ever had. And
Yeah.
there you go. Small talk over.
Then we can all brachiate away from you.
Yeah. So for those of you who are playing characters that were around back then, you see some familiar scenes, but a lot faster. Because we've got 3 new characters since then. So only Sonder and Amon and Dorian are familiar with this.
The murderer.
Shut up, Kevin.
Hey, it's that place. Amon burst into flame, and Razbad totally ignored it.
No, it wasn't me. It was Sonder who did that.
Mhm.
Right.
All right, then. Keep your secrets.
Flying
Past
montage.
the once you get to the small stream with the old wooden bridge that goes across it, you know you're close. And you land your mounts. You look for the hidden passage, which I believe was a trinket that Razbad once had.
Ah, damn it.
Was the compass. No, wait. Sonder has the compass, right?
Yeah.
No, I thought it dissolved once Razbad. I thought you destroyed it once Razbad did the thing with the daughter.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
no, it
yeah.
stopped
Yep.
working. It didn't dissolve, it just stopped working. It became inert. But fortunately, Dorian has been back here since then.
Oh yes.
And is able to find the hidden switch without the magical aid that you once needed to find it.
Mm-hmm. I do.
The large
Thank God.
boulder vanishes and the pathway reveals itself.
I'll let everyone else go in first.
Yeah, head in.
Those of you familiar with the glade immediately notice something different when you get there. The first time you saw the glade, she was one with this massive tree here, like she was growing out of it or it was growing around her. They seemed one as if they were one being, but now a lithe feminine form sits in front of the tree. Long vines branch from the tree and into her back and the back of her head and around her shoulders, pulsating in her skin, but she seems loosed from it a bit. Not completely free from its captivity, but definitely more so than she was previously. As you walk in, she stands slowly, unabashedly naked, and greets you all. Welcome back, some of you, and pleased to meet you, new walkers in the glade.
You lost weight. You look good.
I do not need your affirmations, mortal. Shut up.
Fair enough.
Keep your secrets.
Oh, we need your help.
I am here to serve.
How do we put you back with the Dark Lady?
Oh, wow. Just jumping right into it. Eh?
My charisma's low. I'm playing it.
She looks at you
Important
and
here.
normally in her presence, there's nothing but peace and hope and these feelings of just oneness. But at the mention of putting her back together, there's a wave and a pang of sadness. And you see tears briefly roll down her face. And as they get down to her cheekbones, the branches and visor in there kind of reach up and caress the tears and soak them off of her skin. And then she kind of smiles a little and goes, I'm sure that was going to have to happen sooner or later, but the spell that broke us was done by a very powerful once mortal mage here on this planet, this world. I do not know its components.
But he does.
He does. He was disguised as our... What's a good word for it for this world? He was our officiant for the wedding that was supposed to happen between me and Cromwell.
Oh.
But he was not that at all. He was a ruse, as was the whole thing. I feel you know some of this story already.
Yes. We've heard.
Do we
I
know
think it's the
who
last
the
chapter.
officiant was?
Ratatama.
Do I know that name?
You can give me a knowledge local or a knowledge history.
History.
Nope.
History.
Let's see.
Or if you have like anything involving nobles, maybe a really high arcane check.
I got
Would
a
a 21 history tell us anything?
It
I
will
have
not.
a high arcane.
I got a 22 on nobility.
Nope.
23 history.
The name's vaguely familiar, but you don't know in what regard.
17 plus 18, so 35 on knowledge arcana. I
Okay.
realize it might be harder, but
Yeah, Dr. Pox, you have in your research with potions and alchemical ingredients, you've come across some recipes that have been passed down from his studies from a long time ago. But it's like, the recipe that started this big is now, and his name is somewhere in there. But the more you think about it, you realize his name was in a lot of different alchemical theories and inputs from documents hundreds to almost 1,000 years ago.
yes, early alchemist, much long ago.
His alchemical ingredients involve some of the darker aspects of magic.
So he's an asshole of old. Wonderful.
Do we know where to find him? Where would he be located? Miss Glaive of Oh Wonder?
It's not an area of this realm I like to look at often. But south, not far from the oceans of young Akage came from, the same continent I believe you, Dorian, and you knew Vladros hailed from.
That makes sense.
There's an island there covered in death and decay. He rests there, he slumbers, or he did. When you destroyed the soul crystals and then broke time, it freed me somewhat. Nothing like that could free me altogether, not without being whole again, I fear, but I'm not sure what it would have done with him.
So you speak of us breaking time. You are aware of what happened in the other time?
Very much.
So you see why it's important for us to get you back together.
Yes, with that one, that was never even an option. In that time where the Toot did battle, I was still here, still fully embraced by the Glade.
Oh, see, we're already changing things.
Would you be willing to help us defeat Cromwell?
Defeat and violence, not really my forte. But
to help to stop him from causing such unrest?
I know it's something that needs to be done, but any outright violence just isn't something I can grasp.
Can you provide us some other sort of aid?
A boon of sorts?
How about... Actually, I don't know really the scope of this creature's power. This aura of peace you seem to manifest sometimes. How far can you extend it?
In this small pocket realm, I do not know its extent. I know its extent is this realm, but outside of here, I'm not sure.
Well, what if we took a brief trip and we could definitely, I have a theorem on this, and if we took it outside, we could easily manifest this aura, and I could test it, and we could find studies.
You don't need a theorem. You need a shovel. I point to the huge tree.
Pick up these roots for me to kill it and me, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I don't think we want to bring her outside of here anyway, where other people can, get to her.
Yeah, Nim's thinking that we probably got to get the Dark Lady to come here, probably.
Maybe remembrance would be all she needs. And you see the Glade kind of look down at her hand for a long moment.
What is this remembrance you speak of?
She doesn't respond at first. And then she reaches behind her and grabs a stick. And she looks at it, she rubs her hand like in a twisting motion around it. And you just hear kind of bark, break, and almost like a grinding sound. And when it's done, there's a sharp, dagger-like stick in her hand. And before you can say or do anything, she slides it across her arm. And green, viscous blood begins to pool out. And she holds her hand kind of down and to the left, and the blood goes into her palm and forms a small pool there. She whispers a word, and her arm wound closes. She brings the pool of green blood up to her mouth and blows on it, and you can hear and feel strong enchantments with it. She picks it up. It's like a disc now. It's a kind of a dark lime green, hard, waxy sap disc. She reaches back over her shoulder again and pulls off 2 more vines, and she makes a symbol around it and wraps it at the same time and makes a necklace out of it, small necklace, and hands it out to the group, to no one in particular.
Can I do
Thunder
a
will take it.
spellcraft to know what it does?
Sandra, you reach up to take it as Nim begins to cast Detect Magic, I'm assuming. The magic that comes off of this is near blinding to you, Nim. But as Sonder touches it, the power flares and then dies to a small ember in its center.
Do I notice any change in Sonder when that happens?
No.
Hmm.
I believe the power there will be dormant until it finds familiarity.
And what will this do to the Dark Lady if we bring it close to her?
I am not sure, but remembrance is my hope.
You say you don't deal in violence, so I'm guessing we don't have to pierce her with this, do we?
No. I've always believed that gifts are freely given.
And we have a gift for you.
Oh, it's
I'm
my
gonna reach-
birthday after all.
Ugh.
Well,
A
I'll
giant whiskey barrel full of soil.
Oh, you don't know me at all, idiot.
no, I reach into the portable hole and pull out a Kage's glaive. And hand that
Hardly
to
a
her.
gift.
More somber, but a gift nonetheless.
Remembrance indeed. She takes the glaive and goes, though it's a tool for violence, it was his tool. I do miss him. But something
But
tells
no
me...
more now, it's kindling and snaps it across her knee.
Thanks, Kevin, for that terrible joke. I forgot what I was saying. God damn it.
Missing him. Missing him.
Oh.
Missing him?
Yeah, never mind. It's
Yeah,
a
you
beautiful
said she took
moment,
it.
Amon. Thank you.
I tried.
Well, is there anything else we need to ask?
You are hoping that the this remembrance will bring her to you and perhaps join you and this other half of yours together?
I don't think the two of us being in the same room will just automatically make us rejoin, but I'm hoping this sparks a bit of me and her. I am her and she is me. The things she is capable of are things that I will be capable of were we reunited as one. But I hope that the Glade half, is enough to tamper that evil. There's always a fear that even together I would still have her feelings, and that her rage is so much that my peace would not be able to calm it.
I had expressed a similar concern. Do you wish to bring this Madir back from death?
No. Madir has long since been dead. It's a cycle of life. Most things eventually die. And Madir's death birthed this beautiful place.
But there's no guarantee that even your influence will sway her.
Can only know what two minds mean when they meet together.
Yes.
Still think it's worth the risk. At least, even if it's not enough, it may be enough to at least temper her rage.
You are
What
the
else can we
best
do?
chance we have.
Yes. What else can we do?
By semi-magical formula, predicts that only her rage could be equaled by the peace of the glade. So maybe we must bring her here without violence, and that would thus minimize her rage and thus maximize the ability for the two to merge and cancel each other out.
I'm afraid non-violent stuff is not really our group's specialty, but
Either way, we still need to find this ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta
yes.
in order to get the spell.
Close enough, young
Components?
Sander.
Well, the other question is too: do we want to defeat or merge the Dark Lady first, or try to kill Cromwell first?
I don't think we can do that until Cromwell is gone. It will just be another obstacle.
I will say
Also-
this, the spark of her most powerful rage, of our most powerful rage, was him.
Well, I think it's about time you had a divorce.
We would have had to have actually been married for that to happen.
Mm.
I was so foolish then.
Do you want him to succeed in his plot to destroy this world as it is now?
No. That is one thing I believe my dark half and me have in common. One of our greatest accomplishments was freeing this Madeir from that fey existence. It was not allowed to thrive there. Here, it's become home to so many things, flooded with gods of all different realms and planes of existence have come here to plant worshippers and prosper on this unique area. There, it would have just been fought and toyed over by the mischievous and jealous fake lords.
So we wouldn't be out of order to assume that even together, you would still fight against Cromwell and his, or at least resist him.
That I could assure you 100%.
Lady, you said that something changed about you from what the previous time was, that it kind of freed you. Do you know are you aware of any other changes like that for things maybe in powerful creatures, anything like that were maybe affected in a similar fashion?
There's really no telling. It's hard for me to see far beyond the island from where I'm at, but there were a number of old, powerful beings who slumbered purposefully. They wished to see the passage of time and what would change. There was the great god of the Fang Mountain. And then there was strange foreign beings of the desert world. It may have stirred them, but I wouldn't know for sure.
Do you know for sure where your other half is?
She's never far from the island. But I don't know exactly where, no.
Is that by choice or necessity that she's not far?
I doubt it's necessity, but she probably feels it is.
I think that's all I've got.
Well,
I would like to renew my promise to do everything in my power to release you from this and get you back together with your other half.
Give me a diplomacy check.
She is not Faye, and we are not one-on-one. So that is an 18.
Okay.
Wait, she's not Faye?
No.
She was older
She's
than
a
the
god.
Fae.
And
Yeah.
we thought she was initially, or y'all did. It wasn't there, but
She's actually a goddess.
Mhm.
something else.
She kneels next to you. She's pulled pretty far away from the tree at this point. The vines have stretched taut. She doesn't seem to mind. She kneels down to one knee and she runs her hand through the dirt. And you feel a throng of power. She pulls her hand up. Why are you smiling? Did it sound like I say thong of power?
Wear this, daughter.
Wear this. You'll be moist forever. That's
Thongs of power are probably some of my favorite fantasy items.
As soon as she says that, Amon snatches him and puts him on.
Yeah, but on his face, it's weird.
I can spit forever.
Anyway.
Oh,
What the fuck are you talking about?
Thank
Don't
you.
ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
A very wise piece of advice there.
Give me your hand, young Sander.
Extend my hand.
She takes it, and then she puts her other hand on the top. You can feel a transfer of power from her to you. Other than the necklace I gave you, which is a gift for me, this is a gift for you. In a great time of need, you can call.
Thank you.
Ghostbusters.
But don't call collect.
But if you're too far away from my power, it'll be that really bad remake Ghostbusters that shows up. Where Leslie Jones was kind of funny, but the rest of them were not. You know?
I disagree. For far away, it's a collect call. Bob had a baby, it's a boy.
What was that from?
From that
the
commercial.
old commercial. Not that old, but
No, it's that old.
A very old, very
Shut up,
short
baby.
story.
Well,
we probably need to explain to some people what a collect call is. But I mean,
That's how you leave a short. It's like before text messaging. You said it really fast, and it sounded like a
well,
message.
if you didn't have any money for the payphone, you could call collect to somebody, and you would have a brief.
I feel like we've had
Message.
this exact conversation on this particular show.
Not
But
when
did
I've
I-
been sober.
Probably.
Yeah,
But did I
probably
ever
not
tell
when you
y'all
were-
about shit? Sorry.
well, we'll just take our leave then. We've got a lot
Just,
of work to do.
I want to point out that I knew that Noob was about to talk about the guy that asked to have his picture taken in the bathroom.
So I have told it.
Okay, yes.
a lot.
So you two guys take your leave.
Multiple times on
You guys
this
take your
episode.
leave from the glade then? No other questions? Nobody
Yeah,
else?
I think so.
I make sure I'm the last to leave this time. And before I do, I turn around and say, I apologize. I didn't understand.
You understand now, though, huh?
I'm learning. And that's all we can really do.
For your sake, I hope you learn faster.
For all our sakes, goodbye.
I feel like we're forgetting a very important question or something, and I can't for the life of me think of what it is. Like there's some clue that we're forgetting to ask about.
Dramatic.
I just don't know what the fuck it is. Toker, why don't you just tell us what we're supposed to do?
Can I get a wisdom check in there?
If
How do
somebody
we beat
had-
your game?
If somebody had cast glibness and said some shit,
Oh, I'll do that then.
oh,
I don't
well,
have
in that case,
spell.
you guys
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
realize there was a secret tunnel behind the glade, and that's where the end of the game is.
Oh,
Yay, we won.
It's a treasure
Yes,
chest with like 5
indeed.
copper pieces in it.
But the princess is in another glade.
it's an early dungeon.
Be sure to tune in next week as we don't play this game anymore because it's over. We won the game, everybody. Congratulations.
Yay!
It's gonna be weekly RPG revolvers.
Oh God. Yeah.
So
I
nothing
just-
really, nothing else.
Nothing. I'm not just going to spoon feed it to you. No. And maybe there isn't anything
can't
else.
remember.
Maybe Frank's is stupid.
I don't
Or
know. I
paranoid.
was like,
Intelligence check to see if our characters would know what else to ask.
Here, I'm just gonna go to YouTube real quick and watch the end of the last show, and then I will
That's
let
not
you
going
know.
to tell anything. I actually watched it. It's not
Oh well, then if that.
like I really
Oh,
can't
wait,
think of
wait.
anything that.
I have a question.
Okay.
I have a question to ask her. Is there
What is your name?
God fucking damn it, Kevin. If I wanted to hear you talk, I'd shove my fist up your ass and work your mouth like a puppet.
Yeah, too bad you're in Florida.
Yeah, too fucking bad. Now shut up. Is there any reason for us to bring you and the lady together before we kill Cromwell? Or should we kill Cromwell before we bring you two together? Is there a timing issue that we need to be aware of, that you know of?
None that I'm aware of.
Excellent. I'm glad I had that question to ask.
I thought you had found it, but you didn't.
Stop that. Oh,
There's
Damn
nothing.
it.
He's just being ridiculous.
Being a dick.
I'm not
Yeah.
being. I'm not being a dick. I'll pick on
What
the
are we
person that
missing?
didn't. When Dorian went into space and looked at the planet,
Yeah,
do you remember any of that?
yeah, I remember it, but I don't know what's relevant to this. That's the thing.
Why
Like-
can't we see into Yarnum when we can see into everything
No,
else
like-
of the world?
Why are all the gods not allowed but can have pawns? Like, y'all didn't ask nothing about any of the gods' involvement.
Oh, I don't care about the gods.
Doran,
But
Doran
we
should
kind
tell us
of
that.
should. They're sort of a big part in this puzzle.
Yeah.
Well, let's ask then. Why? Like why?
No, no,
feel
you
like if
didn't
that-
ask. That was
I feel like
Dorian's
if
job
that's
to ask.
something, if that's something that she wanted us to know, if she if she knows why wouldn't she just tell us this?
And we've asked her for aid
Mm-hmm.
Right, and she gave you aid.
to aid us in our quest. That doesn't necessarily just mean a gift or a boon, but if there's information that she has that can help us on our journey, then please share it.
She did.
Okay, well then let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what is it?
Because
The
none of us
stuff
know what
about the
to
gods
ask.
doesn't need to know, but I figured at some point you'd be like, we're talking to a god, we'll ask about the other gods. She haven't.
Thanks, Dorian.
Yeah. It's Terrace's fault.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, it is.
Only one
Keep
that
your
solved it.
secrets.
Fine.
Sorry,
it's my
viewers
fault.
at
I want this
home.
game to be more tense, and if there's something we don't know, and there's going to be some big swerve about it, yes, drama. Eat shit, all of you.
He has spoken. He has spoken.
The spirit of Razbat has grabbed Dorian. Keep your secrets.
No, God damn it.
So you leave with a new trinket. Sandra has an ability to call on the glade in a great time of need. I guess it's time to head back to the Mona Chopsis, unless there was some other reason you wanted to go to Yarnum and I can pull that map back up.
You just gotta keep that map under your hat for a while.
It was a dope
We
map.
want to go back into Yarnum, but we're going to go in 6 different paths.
That's what the map's for.
I think we should
It was a
fly
really
directly to
good
the
map,
Shopsons.
Can we treat it like an
Quickly as
RPG
possible.
and just rummage through each of the houses?
Yeah. That'll be the game for the next year and a half. Turn by turn through almost a dozen or two of these houses. It's mostly just weird Yarnum people having key parties, which I will go in very vivid detail on.
It's just graphic.
Graphic
We'll,
sewer sex. Let's do it.
Bring it.
Stay
I'm
outside the
not
house.
scared.
Go ahead.
So back to the Mona Chopsis.
Yep.
Welcome back aboard. Are we ready to head out?
It's got my sea chest and everything.
As fast as possible, please.
Yeah, I think we should leave as
Yes.
quickly as possible.
It's not safe for us here.
Well, I told you that, daughter, before you moved here.
She rolls her eyes.
Are we,
Gotta be
The eye rolliest eye roll.
are we planning on smooth sailing? Because I don't have the strongest of stomachs for the
sorry.
sea.
No rat folk on board.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, see you,
Oh,
Dr.
That's
Pox.
a shame. Hi, Dr. Pox. We will
All right,
think about
Dr.
you.
Fox walks off deck and magically turns into a halfling and then comes back on board. Are there going to be smooth seas planned? Because I don't have the strongest of stomachs.
Sorry, none of those either.
What?
You're wearing the same clothes, dummy.
It's like I'm looking for spells that'll make him shut up.
I think we have been for years.
Fortunately, she doesn't have any. Ugh.
So, where to?
I thought we were going to where you were going. Wolfwood
To
Keep, right?
Wolfwood Keep.
Yes. Oh, the island. There was that island of the dead. Is that where we need to go instead of Wolfwood? Or is
Not
it
now.
near Wolfwood?
No.
No. Ooh, I can bring the map up. I can share that on the screen.
Ooh,
Sure,
ooh, do
yeah.
it.
Ooh, please do.
I put it in one of the videos at one point. Now I'm trying to remember where I saved it. Banter.
Yada 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 yada.
It's
Segway.
like, yeah, I feel like we did have that question answered because the question that Vladros asked. Because basically he said 100%
Shut up, Kevin.
that them together would help to resist Cromwell. So that would be a reason to get them together before we try to kill Cromwell.
Good point. That's a fair point.
Yeah, but I think we talked about that, the timing of that, because if we remove, they're basically butting heads, and if we remove one, then it will empower the other.
Yeah,
Right.
well, yeah, like we don't want to get rid of Cromwell and then just have the Dark Lady out there to do whatever she wants to do. But
Right.
if we get the Dark Lady and the Glade back together, then they would help us to get rid of Cromwell. So that seems to be
So we need to
In
get
my
them
opinion.
together first.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's true. Because I think
What are these things in the map?
those fucking dragons in the ocean.
No, like what are the places? Like I don't know.
Well, that was
This is-
Yarnum. It says it.
Yeah.
The labels are
Yarnum.
very small from where he had it.
Yarnum, and then there's Lith that we've talked about. That's the magical capital. Here's Wolfwood. Here's the salt port that you would take to get to Wolfwood. That path. You could also go to Lith and then make your way north through the actual Wolfwood itself to get to Wolfwood Keep. There's just unnamed stuff that I never named. These are the islands where Sonder is from. There's some other stuff.
Stuff.
There's that's the undead island that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Look at that little
that definitely looks
crack.
like a
There's
boss
the
area.
Kraken.
There's where Akage was from. There's where Frank's second character and Dorian are from. That's Kraith. Yeah.
Okay.
And then to the south there is where Amon's from.
Oh, he's from those ruined buildings. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, those up there. Yeah.
So, again, what's in Wolfwood Keep that we're going for? What are we doing there?
There was a silence. No, Ratatamaz is where that dark down here is.
That's the undead isle.
Yeah, that's his keep where he is.
The silent servitude.
You want to see the silent servitude in Wolfwood Keep because they have the information about all the different gods and what their involvement may mean for Yarnum.
So
this is interesting.
Go back to the Glade and ask her instead of going to Wolfwood Keep.
Well, they may have. I remember him saying last episode that it's possible the silent servitude may have a way to bring the Glade together. They may know a means to do so.
Okay.
We know somebody that knows a way to mean so instead of maybe. That's
Rat-a-tat-tat.
Ratatama.
Right, but it may not be possible to get a Lich Lord to help us in that. And we can't just kill him to get the information. We actually have to have him help us, or we have to find the paperwork, his spell books and such.
His notes, his journals.
Yeah, so that was the option I went for, is the Wolfwood Keep, because it seemed like the safest, closest, less intrusive way to get more information or more powerful items to help you on your quest.
Zoom in a little bit.
Up here?
Yeah. Just so it's not so bright.
Awesome.
To the salt port.
A quick question. Why would it be more advantageous to get to Wolfwood Keep across land versus going, say, by sea through here, then up through here, and then up this?
I don't think any of this is to scale, Kev.
Yeah, this is not
I
to scale.
imagine
A seaworthy ship is not going to go through these rivers through the forest.
Okay, I wasn't sure if they were rivers or a Mississippi-sized river that full-size ships could get up.
Thanks, Liz.
Winds in the stream.
even the Amazon can't really accommodate a clipper ship.
I don't know. I watched Jungle Cruise. It was pretty dope.
Well, there we go. We need to hire the Rock to get us there.
Yeah.
God, if we could get the Rock on here.
You know, we are the Rock.
No. We don't need the Rock. We are upgraded from the Rock, and we are going with Vin Diesel. He has made more crappy movies than any other actors.
I believe when you say
I muted
from the
Kevin
Rock,
because
you're
what he was saying
backwards.
was very stupid.
Thank you.
Got some Vin Diesel stands up in here. Jeez, hostile.
I got nothing against Vin Diesel, but he's not Rock caliber.
No.
No.
But he
Unfortunately-
does play D&D.
Unfortunately, we're too big of jabronis for him to actually interact with in any meaningful way. We just don't speak his language. We only speak jabroni.
Who doesn't like jabroni? Vin Diesel or the Rock?
I like brownies.
Who are we talking about?
The Rock doesn't deal with jabronis. He gives them the people's elbow.
Oh, the wrestling Rock. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, he's grown past that.
He was a wrestler?
Oh, noob. What a delightful idiot you can be sometimes. And I know it's on purpose. And
No,
that's
you
what makes
only
it
think
delightful.
it's on purpose.
So
How
are
long
we
is
going
this?
through the port, or are we going?
Through the
We're going
starboard.
through that port city, right? And then going over land.
Yes. I think that's what you said, right?
And there's either the salt, which is going to be the straightaway easiest, or you could go through Lith if you wanted to go through the city first. That's one of the biggest magical places on the planet. However, the trek would be a bit harder, more difficult.
Well, I thought we had to go there anyway to get some more information on the Lich, just to make sure we had some kind of advantage against him, right?
There was it was mentioned that Lith would probably have information about that, but there was nothing assured there. It's just that's where the Wizard Council is. There's a lot of magical hoo-ha that happens in Lith.
Hoo-ha!
So I feel like
It is
since we
the
have to
opposite of Yardle.
go back down anyway, we might as well go through the salt port, get to Wolfwood Keep as quickly as possible, and then go south from there if we're going to have to go south to get to Lich Lord.
Maybe we could catch a riverboat.
Tatama.
You catch a riverboat, then I'm just going to pull up my old notes from my Swamp Justice campaign.
So let's bring out some swamp justice.
Robots in disguise.
Why were you singing Transformers?
Why not sing Transformers, though? Really?
I want to know the connection between Swamp Justice and Transformers.
The number
There.
of syllables.
Yeah.
Swamp Justice.
Oh.
Robots in disguise.
Oh, that was it.
It's really,
Oh.
it's really all.
No.
It's really all.
I'm sorry I asked, is
That's
what he's
it.
thinking.
Solid.
All right, so we got a plan for the next game
Yay.
because
That took
Popeyes is calling, but not on the way in, on the way out.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lord.
Unnecessary.
Just Toker running to the bathroom. Slam.
Oh, the
I'm
way
excited
when
we're gonna be
Popeye
on a
opens a can of spinach, that's what that's going to look like. He squeezes the can and they just
A solid chunk of vegetables.
everybody roll a d20.
Oh,
16.
5.
11.
And
We got close
Oh.
to 19.
16.
Noob.
2 in a row.
Hey, bye. Thanks for listening. Please check out other stuff like our cartoons and other shows. That's on www.homebrewdetritus.com. We got Raiders of the Lark. That's on Spotify now. Catch up. It's really good. Yeah, that's about it. That's what we're doing. Check out stuff out of YouTube.
RPG Revolver.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's the thing.
today,
Right
what's
now.
happening today?
Yeah.
No, I guess it is technically happening today. If you're watching this in the morning, check out our live stream. Is it not?
No,
No, shit,
that
that's
happened
backwards.
a week ago.
That was
Thanks,
last week.
Matt. Fucked me up. But anyway,
Or a week
Frank's is
out.
hosting it. It was a good time.
Or
Yeah,
maybe.
Space Orc. I'm a Space Orc.
Or a spork, as they're sometimes called.
Star Master.
And don't forget, you can find Homebrew Detritus on PlayStation Network at Homebrew Detritus, where they'll be playing me. I'll be playing the fuck out of that video game. You know what I'm talking about. All right, bye everybody.
Will you be streaming it?
No, because it's for me.
Oh,
It's my
fair
time.
enough.
It's my time.
You don't want to have a heated gamer moment.
No.
Shut up,
I also
Terrence.
don't want to live stream how I sit on the couch. It gets dirty. And
Ugh.
we'll get booted.
Night, everybody. Thanks for
Night.
sticking with us.
Bye.